The second is satisfaction as an attitude. Satisfaction not due to incidents, not due to benefits, not due to events, but satisfaction as your own nature. You can develop it very easily. Be satisfied with what you get. Do some more good work, you will get some more money. But be satisfied with what you get at present. Tomorrow you may get more and you may try for more, but in the meantime, don't grow nervous. If your friend is getting $1,000 more, don't worry. Cut your coat according to the cloth, according to the availability of the cloth. That is how we have to practice. Because what is due to us from the society is a ratio between the society and ourselves. It has got a mysterious ratio which we can never understand. Our logic and our economics will never calculate it. We may calculate some more from the society to us, but what is due to us according to the merit of not only what we work, but also what we think and what we believe about others. The LCM will be the ratio between us and the society. Sometimes we may not be able to calculate it properly, but live ungrudgingly. Don't grudge against the society. That is, don't grumble or complain against the society. Remember, the society is only individuals like you. There is nothing like society separate from individuals. They are also as good as yourself and as bad as yourself. So, satisfaction should be inevitably practiced by a yogi. Then, previously, he has given what is called austerity and reading the scriptures, because here he is giving the whole thing in a list. He is adding the previous things also in the list, and then total surrender. That is uttering Om and listening to it. These 5 items will rectify your existence. This is called the second item, rectification. Now, we go to the third item according to Patanjali. Third item is practice stability in happiness. We will have happiness only instantaneously as a flash normally. What we call happiness exists only instantaneously. All the remaining is something before happiness and something after happiness. When something is very tasty to eat, the happiness or the taste is while we are tasting. It is not there while we are preparing. It is not there while we are cleaning the plate. In anything you do, happiness is only a lightning and a flash, before which there is much work, and after which there is much work. It is like the feats in a circus, the items in a circus. For every item, they have to do something in the beginning, and after the item is finished, they have to dismantle many things once again. So, there is much preparation and much disposal. In the middle, there is an instantaneous flash of what we call happiness. But all this put together we call happiness, because we are essentially foolish.